So have you missed it? Of course you have. 46 days without the Blues in Premier League action has left us with some serious withdrawal symptoms. That said, we've seen 16 City players in action in Qatar and thoroughly enjoyed a quite breathtaking Carabao Cup win over Liverpool. But tonight at Elland Road, it feels a little bit more like the return of domestic action, especially as the Blues find themselves 8 points off the current leaders Arsenal and even back in third, with Newcastle having jumped above them with their win 2 days ago. There's no such thing as a quiet evening at Elland Road, but City looking to silence them in the first chance of the match, and Haaland has almost scored, and it's cleared pretty much off the line. It was a through ball, he got onto it, he managed to get it over the top of Meslier, but because it was his first touch, he couldn't quite precisely put it into the corner of the net. He did get a touch on it to take some of the pace off it, and in the end it goes out for a City throw. Gundogan's got it in central midfield. On it goes to De Bruyne. De Bruyne slips it through. Haaland's got to it. And Haaland is stopped by Meslier. Well, it was probably the clearest opening of the match. Haaland bearing down on Meslier. Meslier stayed big. And it was like a defender, really, putting in a boot, stopping the strike. And it stays at 0-0. Now Mahrez pops in a cross, and another wonderful chance, and it's over the top by Grealish. Well, I was looking for an offside flag. I wonder if he was as well. It didn't get raised, and was he onside? Yes, he was. It would have counted. Golden opportunity. We hear the City fans over in the right-hand corner of the main stand here as Rico Lewis is tackled in central midfield and then gets up and wins it back brilliantly, and on it goes to De Bruyne, and out wide it goes now from Lewis, and here comes City with Mahrez in the right wing position. Into the gap it goes, Gundogan with a little clip, Meslier with the legs gets it away. It's not clear completely. De Bruyne's backward header, and now Meslier flops on the ball. Well, Meslier has been by far the busiest of the two goalkeepers, and he's there again to deny Gundogan. City have got the ball in the left-hand side position with Grealish attacking the penalty area. Comes in onto his right foot, kicks in a ball. Mahrez! Oh, it was another wonderful chance. Mahrez on the swivel, tried to hit it first time as he was spinning round, didn't get true enough contact, and it went by the upright. Another great chance for City.
Late run from Mahrez, just flicks it over towards Meslier, just couldn't get his foot around it as it hits the side netting.
De Bruyne helps it on to Lewis, and Lewis is round the back here. He has options in the middle. Still Rico Lewis on towards Grealish, and Grealish has missed another golden opportunity, and he can't believe that he has. Brilliant from City, outstanding from Rico Lewis, and I have to say that poor old Jack Grealish is having one of those days, Michael. De Bruyne now advancing because Leeds are trying to come forward. He gets to the edge of the area, plays it in field, dangerous now. City have the chance. Mahrez, good save, and then the rebound goes in. And right on half-time, Rodri does what others haven't and puts City in front. We're right at the end of the first half, and you have to say it is little more than City have deserved. And ironically, it came on a counter-attack because Leeds committed forward, and on the counter, on the break, Rodri on the rebound gives City the lead.
Ilkay Gundogan, wonderful, turns out of trouble, and then once Kevin De Bruyne gets this type of space, he's looking, Haaland tries to stretch it, the support comes really, really well from Rodri. He just pokes it, right-footed, across the goalkeeper into the corner.
Leeds have got it in their own half. And they've lost the ball, and Grealish is coming through on goal. He's got Haaland to his left, he rolls him in. Haaland makes it 2-0, and City have the easiest of goals. An absolutely calamitous error from Leeds United. There's an assist for Jack Grealish, because Jack Grealish pounced on the loose one, ran from the halfway line, went to the edge of the area, and just passed it to Haaland, who just came from behind the ball to make sure he was onside, rolled it into the back of the net, and with former Leeds and City midfielder Alfie Haaland, he's that, of course, watching on. He inevitably has scored for the Blues. It's Leeds 0, City 2. and Gundogan and De Bruyne, and now City are in the transition. They're crossing the halfway line at pace. Wide to the right it goes with Mahrez. Mahrez comes in field, and City just slow it down and just take a few more seconds off the clock. And then De Bruyne, quick, slow, suddenly quick again. Off he goes. Haaland into the gap. Grealish. Haaland. 3-0. Another assist for Grealish. Another goal for Haaland. He missed a few chances in the first half, Jack Grealish, but he has more than atoned by giving 2 assists to Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland moves on to 20 Premier League goals for City. Yes, 20 in only his 13th Premier League start. It's 26 now for the season. But again, hats off to Jack Grealish.
Yeah, brilliant from Jack Grealish. Kevin De Bruyne involved again. Erling Haaland on the half-turn, turned out, could have shot, plays Grealish. Grealish looks across the line, he cuts it back, and that's what he likes. Haaland solid with his right foot. Pep Guardiola expected, delighted with that outcome.
There's 17.5 minutes to go. Leeds United have a corner. And the youngster Greenwood will swing it in right-footed. And Leeds have scored out of nothing. It was Struijk who met the corner and headed it beyond Ederson. And there's belief around Elland Road, and Jesse Marsch is applauding. There'll be no clean sheet for City, and it won't be a cruise to full-time either.
Akanji tries to get tight, but that's sometimes when you set up in that situation, you've got to make sure everybody attacks. The distances are better, but that gives them something to fight for, Leeds United, as he guides that header right into the far post.
Obviously a 4th goal would be perfect, but either way, keep the ball, and they're doing just that. And Haaland's through the middle, hat-trick hunting, and Meslier makes the save. 1-on-1 on his right foot. Meslier smothered it. That was his best chance in some ways. I mean, in terms of the ones that he hasn't taken, and it was a good save by Meslier. Here come Leeds to get to the left-wing position. It's Aronson, and he's played a good ball in, and Leeds are looking for another one, and they've nearly scored. It goes wide by inches. Oh, Gelhardt. It was played in by Aronson. Gelhardt got across his marker and just put a little side foot on it and deflected it beyond the post. It could have crept in. It could have been 3-2.
I think it's a wonderful, controlled performance with some great possession, great chances. Yes, you would have expected City to score goals a little bit earlier, as Jesse Marsch just shakes Pep Guardiola's hands and congratulating on him. Another top-away performance, and the Premier League's back, and that's what we wanted to see, with the man at the top of the pitch, Haaland, getting a couple of goals. So yeah, long may it continue, and hopefully a successful Christmas period and heading into 2023.
So City are back into second place. They were nudged out of it by Newcastle, who played first on Boxing Day, but they're now 2 points above them. More importantly, they are 5 points off Arsenal. They both played the same number of games, but of course, as I mentioned, City have still got to face Arsenal, both home and away.